Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I'm gonna rant about this. Well, from the patch notes of the latest patch for Summon Max Save the World. Hopefully this is definitely the last video I make, unless they actually decide to make something huge or a huge thing is happening or something like that. Then I'll make another video, but quite frankly, I hope, and I definitely hope, this is the last video I make about this, because quite frankly, I don't want to give them any more clicks or any more publicity out of this shenanigans. And we came to the conclusion that they really do not care about their fans. They only care about these social justice warriors, or the people who are easily triggered, or the people who are easily offended. This might actually be a very long video, because I've been reading the comics again after what, 10 years since I last read it, and all the jokes were fresh, because that's how my brain rolls. I decided to delete everything I read even a couple of days ago, so much so that I may take a time to actually trying to find the jokes again on the comics, even though I marked the pages with toilet paper. Wait, are you telling me that there's other places that you can read a comic, but instead and not only when you're sitting on your epiphany throne and reading it, and without a bookmarker to actually mark the things, you use toilet paper? Ooh, my. That was a surprise. Either way, well, that's the best place to read a comic. It's calm. The only thing you have to worry about is if you have enough toilet paper to wipe your butt later, and the noises that comes out of your own bunghole. What else? Exactly. So, it's the best place ever! So, with that being said, let me put this right over here. We're gonna go through that later. First and foremost, I'm gonna show you exactly what I mean in regards to they really do not care, and if they ever make a new, they remaster Season 2 or Season 3, you can bet your ass they are going to censor everything they see on those two games, which are much more insulting than the Season 1. But before I go to Season 1 with the two jokes on the first episode, because that's the time it took for me to record it before I refunded the game. And I made it, I edited it out, and so it's going to show it to you. I'm gonna tell you when, but first, here is the paragraph. We recast the voice of Bosco. We understand that to some who played the original game, the voice performance is Bosco. I agree, it is Bosco. The guy did a spectacular job. But that wasn't the reason why, was it? And this isn't a decision we made lightly. The bottom line is, he was voiced by a white actor. What's the problem with that? I'm doing a stereotypical impression of an African American that made us cringe for 14 years later. This has only happened because of the recent social justice warrior shenanigans. Before that, you had no problem whatsoever with it. Because it started with the my reparations, I'm being oppressed, God, I'm being oppressed. It started because of that. Especially with the Simpsons. Now you completely lost great characters on the Simpsons with great representation, because the actor who was dubbing, for instance, Apu was a white and not an Indian. And now we have this problem, but don't worry. White characters with a black voice actor or an Indian voice actor or anybody else that is not white will still be there. Don't worry. It's a one-way street with these people. It's always one-way street. Let's continue. Wait. There you go. We wanted to make this right by casting a black actor, so you wasted money on a subpar actor that did a subpar job on this. He could have made Bosco sound exactly the same. If you did that, The only complaint he would have had from me on regarding this issue is that you're using it as an excuse to recast somebody due to social justice shenanigans. Otherwise, I think my beard here is bothering me. Otherwise, nothing would have happened. But no. He decided to make a drastic change to Bosco's voice. If the actor did the exact same intonation, the same voice, the same way, to sounding like he's absolutely on the verge of losing his marbles, no, I wouldn't have had any problems. Except if you came out with this excuse, then I would have had problems with it. But even then, I probably wouldn't even have refunded the game, despite the censorship present in the game. Anyway, let's see. We wanted to do this right by casting a black actor in the role. Though old fans may notice some differences in delivery, some differences? It's 100% different. We are very happy with the end result, and we hope you'll give him a chance. I'm sorry, it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. You can actually listen to some of it here. Let's hurry up.
Possible? You called?
It's just you two? Where's the SWAT team? Where's the National Guard? Where's NASA?
NASA?
Hold on, Bosco. What's the problem?
What's the problem? It's a terrorist! A Munchkin terrorist! He'll be the death of us all!
See, it doesn't work. It just doesn't fucking work. It's not that crazy intonation that the original had. Look, because we were re-recording Bosco's lines, we had the opportunity to tweak a few jokes that also hadn't aged well. Dude, they all aged well, it's just that you got way more sensitive. You got way more soy latte on your bunghole. It seems these people, they ended up doing a soy latte enema, and now they are soy walkers. Hey, soy walkers, that's a new thing. These people are insane. They actually get offended about everything. This is what happens when you start taking soy enemas. You become so sensitive and your boobs grow that this happens. Alright, we'll lay those out in detail below, but altogether it comes out to around a dozen rewritten lines out of 11,967 in total, plus a handful of continuity edits, so the rewrites would make sense. Roughly 0.1% of the script. Nah. It's a bit more than 0.1%. So we say the script is 99.9% unchanged. That's not a joke, it's the actual math. I'm sorry. When is censorship okay? Even 0.00001% of censorship is bad. Censorship is like one of those things that it's not quite cyanide. With cyanide, the dose will make you the poison. You still can consume cyanide, but not much. Just enough that your body does not process it into a little thing and you die out of it. Every single thing is poisonous. Even water is poisonous. That's censorship is not that. Even a tiny little bit of censorship is bad for you. Censorship is bad. The end. Alright, with that being said, hopefully the next few parts of what you're going to see is they don't actually go retrospectively or see what I just showed and go and censor it on a next patch, if they still have money to do it, because apparently the game did not sell well. Interesting, right? So here it is, the first part of the series. This is with the Summer Max stopping a guy in one of the chasing mini games, and you're going to see what I mean by punching down.
Pull over! Don't worry, we just want to talk. Talk.
Hello, sir, or madam.
You're in big trouble, mister. Or miss. For what? We're booking you, sorry hide, for indecent exposure.
What are you talking about? I'm fully clothed.
Except your face. Get a veil, please.
Let's go, Max. Having that face is punishment enough.
Alright, you saw it, you saw what happened. It's definitely... It's spicy. I'm surprised they didn't catch this. I'm surprised. But that's not all. Here it is, more examples of Sam & Max mocking things and mocking people, or things that you cannot change by yourself. Quite interesting, isn't it? Here it goes.
Sybil's normally a girl's name, isn't it?
Must have been tough while you were growing up.
Why do you think I became a licensed psychotherapist?
Could we see your driver's license or some sort of ID, Sybil?
My psychotherapy license is hanging over there on the wall.
How about something with a picture on it, you obvious lunatic, you?
I could draw one on there if it would put your mind at ease.
Oddly, I don't think it would. You're a dead ringer for peepers from that old soda popper show.
I get that a lot, but I'm Sybil Pandemic, licensed psychotherapist.
Right. Excuse me for a minute, would you?
Sure.
Thank God! I've been locked in that closet so long I was starting to invent life stories for the mothballs. I've got to sit down. Oh my God! He's still here? Call a cop!
You're in luck, ma'am. Sam and Max. We're freelance police.
Sybil Pandemic, licensed psychotherapist. Nice to know ya. Arrest that lunatic immediately!
I thought psychotherapists didn't use words like lunatic.
Really? Does it say that in the handbook?
The psychotherapist handbook or the lunatic's handbook?
There's a difference? But he's my pal.
You're friends with that overgrown sociopathic child?
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant this overgrown sociopathic child. What's the charge?
Assault! Kidnapping! Identity theft!
Those are good charges.
Some of my favorites. And what about mopery?
He locked me in the closet, and he's been pretending he's me!
Gadzooks, why?
Well, these cases can be very complicated and delicate. There may be repressed feelings of inadequate transference or latent unwarranted hypochondriac Freudianism.
Come again?
He's a complete whack job. Although actually, now that I look closely, I think he's been hypnotized.
Great thundering jellyfish on the squishy road to mayhem. Hypnosis.
Yep, that's what I said.
How can you tell? He looks so normal and lifelike.
I'm a licensed psychotherapist. It takes a professional eye.
Can we borrow your eye? We'll bring it back.
Are there steps we can take? Soothing music, or perhaps some sort of invasive surgery?
Shock treatment! Shock treatment!
Typically, a hypnotic state can be revised after rendering the subject susceptible to new input.
Sorry, I don't speak psychotherapist.
You've got to knock them unconscious to bring them out of it.
Knock him unconscious! Now you're talking!
I can demonstrate on this guy if you'll knock him out for me.
Consider it done!
Alright, you saw it. It's Sybil and one of those tiny little people in there. They mock the shit out of him. Even the bullying. And that's completely Sam and Max. I don't see the issue with it at all. And yet, they felt the need to censor it a bit. Alright, with that being said, let's go and talk about the comic book, then I'll finish off with a few tweets. Oh, no. Before I go, I want to make it clear and show it to you some of the things that came out on Discord from these people. Here it is. We made changes to our game that we wanted to make. When we played through the game, we encountered some lines that made us, yes, that wasn't the game. Oh, I'm offended. They were far from a choice we would make now. And in hindsight, it doesn't feel like what Sam & Max is to us. This shows that you guys never, ever played the original game, never read the comic book, which I'm going to go through with it, right now, and you never actually even saw the cartoons. You people do not understand Sun & Max, and you are an example as to why companies, when you should remaster a content or something else, you need to be aware of what you're doing. You need to understand the product. You should not just remaster willy-nilly and then change it because of your sensibilities or because you took soy enema up your bunghole way too often and now you're offended by everything. They were far from a choice we would make now, and in hindsight it doesn't feel like what Sun & Max is to us. Like I said, it's to us, but it's not in regards to what it is to us. It's what it should be as originally made. It doesn't matter. Obviously, that is very subjective. No, it is not very subjective. That's you being a fucking idiot. These people irritate me to no end, but here it is, another example of another thing that they are being completely and utter hypocrites, and they are changing things for us. The idea of Sun & Max company punching down just doesn't seem right at this point. You saw the trailers right at the beginning. Right now, you saw it. You saw what happened. You saw what they were saying. And you're going to see even more things around with the comic book. And this is what they have to say. Do you even know what's a Sun & Max comic book? Do you even know what it is? Have you even read it? It's not how they are in the comics. Really? Really? Or Hit the Road or the cartoon. It's not even how they are in the later Telltale episodes. Really? Season 2 says otherwise. This shows that this guy never actually played anything, never even read the comics, not even read anything, not even consumed one of the products of Sun & Max. Here it is. Let me just go here. Here is an example. Using toilet paper. Let me just put this aside. Here it is one. Supporting lynching. Lynching, for God's sake. Lynching a criminal. Is that what you support now? Because that's what it is in the comics. So, no problem in there whatsoever, right? Let's go to the next page. I just gave a quick read before I made this video, but not on everything, so if I take a while trying to find the joke, you have to excuse me. Here it is. Wait, where's the insane bit? Hey, honey, here it is. Here it is, with them calling the guy insane, making a joke about insane people. There you go. Here it is. Do you see it? Insane. See? Once again, another example. Okay, here it is. And that was on the next page. Let's see if I can find it here. Where we got a cab downtown, Jesus. Let's see if I can find it. Got it. Signed a bunch of chocolate chimneys and lobster ribera. No way. Here it is. With them mocking the Philippines. They even mentioned that the guy did not even do research in trying to create the cartoon, and I love it. This is the fourth wall breaking, and the things that goes on, and other things that goes on the comics is what makes Sun & Max so great. This is what makes it great, and you can see they're actually mocking the Philippines. Look, here we are in the Philippines, drawn without reference material. Focus. God damn it. Material, apparently. See, that's what I'm talking about. This is Sun & Max. They are all about punching down and proving the guy wrong, and yet it's disheartening seeing things that you love. I absolutely love this series. If I didn't love it, I wouldn't be making this goddamn fucking video again. Let's see, another page. Let's see, where was it? You are going to poke you with a knife and then I'll be forced to jump off the high dive with your adorable carcass tied to my head. I've read my volcano god called Right. Here, they are mocking native belief. They are mocking... Oopsie daisy. They are mocking the natives. They are mocking native people. They are mocking native culture. They are mocking people who believe in these things. But hell, no. Yeah, not like that in the comics. Let's see, there's anything else? Spontaneous human... Oh, yeah, this is during the period that spontaneous human combustion was actually quite big. I remember seeing that, even documentaries back in the days. It was interesting until people found out that it was because people were lighting cigarettes and letting it and falling asleep, and the little tip of the cigarette would then start burning and burn down the entire place, or the people would pass out, and that's what would happen. And only one part of the body would burn, while the legs wouldn't burn at all. Alright, let's move on to the next part. Okay, here it is. Oops, the toilet paper. Another one. Let's see. They're from the Funk Factory, huh? Jeez, Wizard Sam. It's okay, folks. Everything under control. The material in this high-tech plotter will prevent from the... Oh, here it is. You know, authorize the captain to give the boys anything you want. Alright, here it is. Max. What's the word? Objectifying woman. Here it is. See? It's objectifying woman. Alright, there you go. See? That's what I'm talking about. Even though in here it says, you don't even like, take it easy, you don't even like girls. Oh yeah, that's okay. How about more of these great... He makes a joke multiple times about girls and everything, and then he goes on and shows that he actually likes girls, but then it's all over the place. That doesn't mean he's non-binary, you fucking idiots! Alright, here is another bit, and this is already shown in the previous comics. Let's see. Very spooky, nice, affectable with those big goobers and screwed. Seem kind of irritable. Really alive in there is this thing of ventriloquist. Here it is. With Max mocking a guy who cannot change his condition. That he's goddamn fucking fish. God damn it, camera, focus. There you go. See? Give it a pause and you're going to see evidence of more punching down, of more mockery. Here's another one. Another TP. Hope I can reuse those later, because these things cost money. In fact, TP is more valuable than in local currency. Interesting, right? Alright, let's see. Hateful, wholesome, and ascended a prevalence fascination, little bit. Freak show! Freak show! Wait. Here it is. There you go. Freak show. Do you see it? You can see it. They're even mocking freaks. You've got to move the commission and send a refreshment. Let's see. Anything else I'm missing here? The two big dry elastic corn dogs. Ingredients: USDA pork cheeks and tastes like percentage of insect meats and leaps into the tad high. Born to rock here till Jesus comes back or dying. Last summer the little fella. Let's move on. Here it is, Max, showing that he actually likes girls, and he's taking objectifying a view of just... Well, no, there you go. Here it is. See? He's taking an upskirt view, objectifying women, being a misogynist, sexist, and all those things, and a pervert. Is it punching down? Oh no! The guy didn't read the comic! What a surprise with these people. Diversity hires. The people who subscribe to certain mentality ruins everything, which is why I am in favor to Sophia Narwitz position that we should gatekeep. Okay, this is another one. Let's see, where was it? Oh, okay, this is from the diner. I think I kind of recall this one, reading this. Gigantic... here it is. Mocking a fat waitress. Mocking a fat waitress. No, there you go. There you... no. There you go. Shit. There you go. See, it's mocking a fat waitress. And... these people here, once again... proving they are wrong. Alright, let's see, what was it? I feel these and watery yellow wine bulbs. I don't like this. Belligerent album. There it is. Oh, then punching down again for things that they cannot change. Look at this. See, did you read it? More evidence. More and more evidence. Now they are punching down, punching down. Haunting Alice, hateful thing. Let's see. Next page. Alright. Where was it? That says reach your kids from here. Doesn't. Carlos turns a turn. Children, where was it? Where was it? Oh no, the kids found the roach. Back, slow down. Oh, mommy, and Joey was sucked out the window. Go back 3 spaces. You must find him, if you must. Shortcut, and Charlie running a little bit tired. Oh no, the bridge once again. You lose. Hamburgers 3 spaces. Cruising through Safari Park. Crazed man drill. Where is it? Well, they obviously mocking a crazed man here on this page. See? Alright, let's move on. What was the other one? Stocky, stop here. You've got to stop here. I'm not. Oh, yeah, the P thing. Gas, turn, don't lose anything. Turn, don't touch anything in the restroom. Go back right and lead to donut or warm soda. That says I can't reach you, kids. Children in the back seat don't notice Fosters. Freeze and go back ahead 3 pages. Mom has to stop at the rest area. Again, lose a turn. Here it is, pretty much the edge of the page. No. There you go. Let's see. See? That's a misogynistic joke, isn't it? Another joke. Oh my god, are you actually making a stereotype that women have tiny bladders? Oh my. What the misogynist. What the dirty little thing. Let's see, what else in here? Oh, I already shown this in before. And, let's see, Dr. Menendez, Darlene, Missy, they sang rude sea chanties. Yeah, talking about here, mocking again. See? Hydrocephalic citizens. I'm mocking people with big heads. Even though in this case they are actually wearing a disguise, but they're still mocking them. Here it is. Another evidence. Holy shit, there's a lot of TP here. Hope I can use it for something. Nah. We should finally simulate them for the discomfort they caused us. Here it is. Another thing. Mocking disabilities. No. There you go. I always get confused with the cameras. See? Mocking the stumps. And humiliate them for the discomfort they've caused us. Let's mock their stumps. See? See what I'm talking about? Punching down. Punching down. Alright. Let's move on. Oh, and this is on the next page. Look. Just had to turn it on. TP. Alright, let's see. Goodbye, Anthony. When you're gonna make me cry, slap in your face. Beautiful to blackout. Here it is. They are mocking indigenous people. Again, the natives. Let's see, use it to communicate ideas and people's concepts in other lands. Marks terrifying heads and vessel is a universal symbol of something or other, I think. Keep on your fist 8. Here it is. See, they are mocking natives or other people. More evidence of punching down. And they go, oh, in this case, no. 1 page again. Yeah. Nice. MotoGP. Hey, good crank. Thrilling 1,000-mile road trip, then metal sound under the roof. Looks pretty ugly scene around, then you better sign this blank order. It was a dark cave, just like smoking holes in the floor, giant roaches, all damn skids. Where is it? I think they said later let's go wander on a new mall for a while. And there hasn't been any oil transmission fluid in the car for days. This will be very expensive. Glad you came. There was a hell of a trip. Where is it? What did I add? The special songs for anything you have to handle. Contraband stuff, piñatas. See, they are mocking. Let's see. No. There you go. They are mocking Mexico for contrabands and stuff like that. See, contraband piñatas. Let's move on. Let's here, another one. Let's go here. Another TV. Hey, Sam didn't know so good. And the highway suffering from winter, passing hearts, both love of sweating tourists. You must yap. Max, look at this. Isn't ridiculous? Maybe it'll leave if we all laugh at it. See, monkeys are not primates. Do you know that Earth is constantly being cosmic? Who knows what will happen for open the globe? Panama idiot neither will probably experiments are the best. Here, they are mocking an animal because it's different. See? Look at that, isn't it? Focus, because I can't read it. Isn't it ridiculous? Focus, camera, focus. Yeah, you got it. More evidence. Wait, there's another one over here. On the next page. On the next page. Where was it? I don't know. The standard issue gray helps diffuse the potential horror side of blundering up the right walking section. Illustrated some would use this outfit with a gay snake hunters and great motorcycling. Hawaiian shirt. Remember when Hawaiian shirts are offensive? Well, that's offensive too. Just look at the SJW circles. Here. See? More evidence. The joys of making people wrong. Because they do not do. Oh, this one has been quite a bit without any offensive material to these people. Look at that. I wonder if they reprint this. Will they actually censor the comics? Very likely. Trust me. Let's see, some kind of non-dairy flavored answer. Having a lot of trouble watching this guy. I find it fascinating, but it has bingo begun to alienate me. Keep it down, little buddy. Now, when you press sound sign of surprise alarm, definitely on this. Are we afraid that this is the worst thing a big disclosed 50 full moon brooch can do? They are mocking the... not mocking. Stomping on, squishy the life out of this embalming link of travel. Those are valid concerns. Some I guess scoring particularly away. They are also mocking people who are not courageous and saying that people who courage are man. As you can see, foremost, here in the first bit, they are mocking the cockroaches, something that you cannot change again, and then you go down here. Again, if you want to read this, you probably need to pause the video. See, an unmanly thing to do. Are you telling me that running away is unmanly? Oh my, that's sexist. That's very sexist. Aren't you going to tell us that women are courageous? Oh... RTP. Did you want... That's a gas. This bucket on our head wound smells like rich, bald Italian men. But then again, this is probably punching up based on the retardness of the SJWs. But here it is. It's still one thing that you cannot change, but it doesn't matter because they are considered white, so it's considered punching up for these idiots. So it's not considered offensive when it's a white male. Okay, here there's a thieving hoodlum on the dash. Must be after only to back. Hey, look at here, Max! Good diving. Good, sorry, no indulgence. Max in America is considered to dive on the right. Adam Police states, let's see, and then sees that somebody's smacking home delusional. But upset, Max suppress it. I feel little remorse for my actions. Oh. Did I say I feel little remorse for my actions, Sam? I can't make Max's voice, I'm sorry. Alright, let's move on to the next offensive material. Oh, the TP? Alright, Moon that can't stand it, it's gonna be never winning such as man. Well, there was. Here it is, mocking old people. Mocking old people. Look at that. There you go. I've never witnessed such a mindless, mind-numbing horror. Well, there was that geriatric nude volleyball tournament. See? See? Mocking old people. It just shows more and more evidence that these people definitely does not care about the original material. They do not care about anything else. Let's see here. Try this and see it over. First and foremost, if I think I'm insane, does that mean I'm not? Because apparently an insane person would nowhere. Some roughly they take a look, they're all the same people. We handled this gang and stop. Something bugged the ladies. Something to bug the ladies. You know, as men, we will probably never appreciate the human birth process. Right, some guys regard it as something of an atrocity of nature. Here it is, mocking and saying that there's only two genders and that men do not give birth to kids. It's insulting to trans men. Oh my god, this is going to get censored. And it's calling babies a parasite, so probably within the control left field of view. Okay, here it is. The Max is actually attacking first and foremost. This is the comic page with Max attacking an innocent individual because Sam got bullied. See, I think you can actually read some of the panels. Now, moving on to the main thing why I bookmarked the page. You can see. That precious little critter we buy squeeze toys for basically starts out as a parasite. Here it is, something that it is okay. But look at the top. Right, Sam, guys, regard it as something of an atrocity of nature. See? No. God damn it. Let's see. There you go. Okay. You know, Max, as men, we will probably never fully appreciate the human birth process. Are you telling me that trans men are not men? Oh my god! Trans rights are human rights! Alright. Let's see. Whenever there is an Ingrid street gun, it touch a... The necklace and Max, I won't want every gibbering lunatic carrying these things around, but we don't want these cheese-filled bureaucrats. Here it is, Sam and Max not only mocking street gangs, because you know, street gangs are minorities for these people, they're never white people, so... okay, there you go. There you go. There you go. See, here's Sam. Did you finish reading it? Just go on pause. And now, Sam and Max being pro-gun. See? They are being pro-gun. Once again. breaking that control left narrative. The joys of proving these people wrong. And this, there's more offensive material, but thankfully I'm almost done. Oh, here is the colory bit of the comic. Let's see, where was it? I traveled through dimensional portal top. I read this yesterday, how could I forget it? With a bunch of films and books, came to where to build immense structures. There's no wood around. I have to make carts or rollers to move the huge stones each way. Pyramids are really fake looking spaceships. This man's wearing eye makeup and I'm shocked. Here is Max mocking people, men wearing makeup. Okay, one. So I can go and do the thing once, all to one take. Papyrus, the switcher, they are handsomely compensated as a big cheese sandwich. We can humiliate him off the face of the earth. The rest, see, they all mock things, they all insult people. Here it is. There you go. Wait. There you go. See, here's Max wasn't wearing eye makeup. I'm shocked. See? They are mocking a guy wearing eye makeup. And man's wearing eye makeup. Shocking. Punching down. But these people, they never read. They never respect the original material. Here is with Hitler. As well. But, let's see. Where was it? Well, there seems to be a likely spot for Hitler's misguided genius to be found designing the most threatening and peculiar flying weapons of all. And then they speak in German. Okay, you barbaric makers over you. The Pope would like to make a plea for peace. Come on, Mr. H. If everyone should just try to get along, then, well, maybe there'll be no more wars, and you'll get a chance to start whipping that mustache back into shape. Gosh, I guess I can't stop myself from doing this. Well, I got through just a pinch of violence, although I never thought I would see the best friend put into Mouse Hitler's head. Tastes just like chicken. Now I have a creepy feeling definitely stained sensitive fabric of time. You'll bust me up. Let's see. Wait. Gassy pirates will like to talk to the monkey who dig us up and ruffle our wallets. Yeah, but now I can fashion one from the hunts of monkey. Wait, why did I add this one? 20 from Bang World War II, get the car keys. Well, either way, here it is. Why did I add this one? I don't quite know. But either way, they mock Hitler. They did not kill Hitler. The Max did actually bite him in the head. And it tastes like chicken. But still, it is there. Alright, changed history. Wait. Oh, it's reversed. Here it is, the other one. They are mocking the dwarves. Or the elves, whichever you prefer to call. Because they are tiny. See, they're mocking tiny people. Come on, focus, camera, focus. There you go, thank you. See? They're mocking tiny people. Alright, I think this is still... Oh, no, I jumped one page. Another one that makes it offensive. See how the sun from there. Oh yeah, this is when they mock, once again, males for having babies. Just another nature of tales to make your hair stop. There you go. Here it is. Did you? Here it is in the... Here. Max is mocking them because they carry babies. And you know, the seahorseman. Well, in this case, they should have made seahorse thing. It's your seahorse person. think that would be less offensive to these morons. Now, let's keep going. Oh, here it is. Jesus Christ, this is a lot of TP. Definitely need to get a use out of this. Audience would like to meet the Crab's wife. They deserve to reproduce. Because crabs reproduce a lot. Because they die a lot. So they think there is scum. And I think the crab does not deserve to reproduce. No other offensive content. There's something. Oh, and here it is, lynching and supporting the killing of species of a cheetah. Okay, moving on because this video is getting way too long. Now, I think this is the last one. All right, there it is. I think I showed to you in the previous video, but it's supposed to be one of those flamboyant West Village gadabouts. See. They are mocking the village people and gay people and stuff like that. Come on, focus, you little shit of a camera. Focus. Focus. There you go. See what I'm talking about? Flamboyant about lifestyle. More and more evidence. And that's, I think that's the last comic book. The actually comic. They are now just posters on the next pages, as you can see here. Whoops. Let me just show to you that this is definitely the end. Here it is, moving pages. See? Stuckies. See? Now it's the end. More and more evidence that these people do not respect the source material. And here's another evidence, one of the things of the jokes that he actually ended up censoring. Mostly, I think this is because of it, because they think that people are way too sensitive and that college students, it's kind of offensive. It's the one that they censored about the joke about tear gas clearing a room full of college students, and they actually had to change it to something else. It just made the joke less funny. Here it is. Oops. Sorry, this is the wrong one. Whoopsie daisy. Here it is. We've been matching donations all day today at Idle Thumbs. We are at 26,000 plus donated, which is absolutely wild. Thank you. Help us out at 30,000 matching goal at Burn, Loot, Murder Movement. Look, once again, I have to keep doing this in every single video because people are moronic and they love to take things out of context, especially if they have a butt plug up their butt. They need to take it out of context. Here it is, for once and for all. I believe that all Black Lives Matter. My view is exactly like Terry Crews. For instance, if you are going to protest, you should also protest, not because of some violent black thug got murdered by the police because they were doing something wrong. I'm looking at you, George Floyd. But you should definitely protest about little girls or little boys getting murdered by stray bullets or something like that in Chicago who got murdered by gang violence. Terry Crews commented about that, and Don Lemon got completely insulted by Terry Crews' views. And what did he do? He criticized Terry Crews and said that he should create a movement over that instead of appropriating the Black Lives movement and instead of focusing on violent thugs getting murdered by the police over this. And in fact, unarmed black men, and this is not counting because they decided to go after the police officers in 2019 because they are violent or things like that. It's about a 9 or 13 out of millions upon millions of interactions with the police. I think 323 million or more interactions with the police. So 13 out of 323 million. Jesus Christ, you are definitely making a storm in a teacup, or things like that, if you would like to say it. Once again, I actually believe that all Black Lives Matter, which is why I think we should differentiate the message from the organization. The organization, the BLM organization, the Burn, Loot, Murder organization, is definitely pro-violence, and they are definitely bad people. But the message is important, and they are very, very good, because I believe all Black Lives Matter, regardless of what they did. It's annoying, really, having to deal with these people who definitely cannot differentiate the message from the organization, and even the organization, which gets all the money, doesn't seem to spread it around to the local chapters, which also had a lot of backlash from the local chapters attacking the main organization because they are not getting funding. It's annoying. Quite annoying how these people keep defending things like this. And the BLM organization was funded even by cop killers, one of which is in asylum in Cuba. Interesting, right? But this is more and more evidence that the remasters of Summon Max is definitely 100% not going to be good, and the upcoming one, the season 2 or season 3, if they still can make it, based on the sales numbers, it's not going to be good. This was retweeted by them. Big shout out to Skunk-ape team for being willing to put up the work and edit and tweak content in Summon Max Remastered to reflect a more inclusive viewpoint instead of just throwing up their hands and saying it was a different time. I think that's right. Unfortunately, this guy here is not an actual fan of the Summon Max content, so he wouldn't have said this, obviously. But it's more and more evidence that these people do not care about what they are doing. They do not care about anything else. They do not care. They just want to destroy something for social justice. And here we have more evidence that their sales went that good. Here it is. Based on the reviews, and this is based on the calculations, as you can read here, multiplied by 20 and 60, they sold between 6,200 to 18,600. I think the actual number of sales is between this. It could be 7,000, it could be 8,000. And this is definitely very, 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 very low. Very low, even for a point-and-click game. This is absolutely shocking, and you can see the quantity of people who actually decides to play. Look, it started on the release day with 359 until we find out that they actually censored a lot more. Here is a huge drop in 2 days, 359 to 182, and then 49, and then to today, which is December 24th, well, until this the last day that I counted, which it was December 23rd, is 27 players. You saw a huge drop in player numbers, and this is definitely evident out of it. It's evidence that these people ruined everything. Let's see if this Summon Max, let's see if it shows. Okay, there's the hit and road. Summon Max, let's see the culture shock. Let's see if they have anything. Steam charts based on... here it is. And this is the first season. Let's see if there's anything here that will dox me. Nope. There's nothing here that will dox me, I believe. Alright, let me show you. This is the first episode, you know, the one that was originally sold, the non-remastered version. So Summon Max 101, Culture Shock. As you can see here, it sold much more than the remaster. As you can see, 9,100, 27,300. It's a huge difference, because this is definitely proving that the remaster did not sell well. Obviously, they will not learn. They'll definitely not learn. They do not care. They will not even bother checking those things. The only thing they want to do is lose money and get virtual signal points. Anyway, hopefully this is definitely 100% the last video I make about this game, unless there's something else, something huge or something earth-shattering about the game happening, maybe the announcement of Season 2 or something like that. I will not bother anymore. Unless that happens, I'm making a video about it. Otherwise, this is the last one. Anyway, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you want more of this, of me debunking these idiots, these people who definitely did not even bother checking the original content. If you want more of that, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell button, because it helps me, since YouTube apparently hates my bungle. Anyway, thank you for watching. Good night.